Continuous and discontinuous functions. So continuous means there's going to be no break or gap in the function, and discontinuous means there is going to be a break or gap in the function. So let's have a look at some continuous functions. So we've got y equals x squared. It's going to be a continuous function. We've got y equals 2 to the power of x is a continuous function. And we've got y equals x plus 2 is also a continuous function. And we know they're continuous because we can graph these functions without taking our pen off the page. There's no break in any of these functions because they go on forever. What about some discontinuous functions? Let's look at y equals 1 over x. So y equals 1 over x is a hyperbola where we have that section and that section of the graph. You'll notice I had to take the pen off the page here to draw these two separate parts because our graph is discontinuous along the y-axis. There's a gap. This part of the graph does not connect to this part of the graph. Another example is y equals 2 over x squared minus x. This is actually a complicated graph to draw, but it's going to look something like this, where we have an asymptote going through 1 and an asymptote going through x equals 0. And we get a section of the graph over here, a section of the graph over here, and another section of the graph down here. So this graph is in 3 different sections where none of them join to each other, and this graph is also discontinuous at x equals 0 and x equals 1.